Sunshine Gas and Godfather's Pizza is this week's featured sponsor. Check out their construction specials or stop by and get a hot and ready mini pizza. Well, welcome to this week's Chamber Chatter. I have my special guest here, Knute Oldre. He is the treasurer of the Merc board. We'll get into what the Merc is here pretty quickly, but we're going to start off with some Chamber Chatter news. You can stop in this weekend to see Miss Nelson is Missing, presented by the Green Earth Players. This will be their second weekend of their show times, and they'll be performing on Friday and Saturday at 7 and Sunday at 2. Tickets are $10 and for students and $20 for adults. And you still have time to see more shows at the Palace Theater. For Philip Daniels' piano concert, you can stop in and purchase a ticket at the box office. He'll have his show on April 24th at 7 p.m. and tickets are $15. We also have President Theodore Roosevelt Reenactor, which will be performed by premier American political reenactor Joe Wigand. And he will perform 3 different show times on April 16th at Hills Beaver Creek Secondary at 10:30, Laverne Public Schools PAC at 1:45, and the Historic Palace Theater at 5:30 p.m. These are all free and open to the public. And if the weather is good, Roosevelt will be arriving by the train at the Laverne Omaha Depot at 4:30 p.m. So, fingers crossed, weather is good, and you can see him coming on the train. You can also join Take 16 tonight, April 13th, for Books on Tap with the Rock County Community Library at 6:30 p.m. And you can come hungry as they will be working with the Blue Stem Catering for all-you-can-eat buffet from 5 to 7 p.m. Adults are $15 and kids are $8. Also, you can start placing things curbside this week for the annual spring cleanup. This will be taking place April 20th through 24th, so it is junk days this week. Make sure you're placing what you can. The city will not pick up tires, chemicals, electronics, batteries, or light bulbs, so make sure those are disposed of properly. There will also be a class hosted by Generations on April 23rd on how to catch a stroke. Be Fast will be taught by Sanford Laverne staff, and all are invited, so please RSVP to Generations at 507-920-3802 by tomorrow to let them know if you'd like to be in attendance or have their meal. So now, why Knute is here, we're going to talk about the Merc. So what is the Merc?
Sure. So the Merc is short for the I.I. Smith Mercantile, named for I.I. Smith, one of the leading pioneers in the early days of Laverne and one of the first female undertakers in the state of Minnesota. So this is the old Smith Furniture Building for some of our more seasoned viewers, or the Power Fitness Building most recently. This building was purchased by Lift in the fall of last year. Lift is a community nonprofit, stands for Laverne Initiatives for Tomorrow, with the intention of rehabbing a building in the downtown corridor that was in, frankly, pretty rough shape, working to bring some life back into the building. We already have 2 tenants upstairs, The Well, which comes from the Hills area, but includes a lot of friendly Laverne faces. They do hot dance and yoga exercise classes in the early mornings and on weekends. And then the Spotlight Dance Company returned to upstairs last fall, and we're hoping to provide them a long-term permanent home after a few years having to move around. But the focus on the main level is really a retail space, which will be made up of several small vendors, which hopefully are able to sell their various products, both in booth and in larger shared table spaces. They'll be staffed primarily by all local folks and providing a lot of that space to sell local products to our community back again.
And applications have not been accepted yet. You're just kind of putting out feelers for
That's right.
interest.
We're pretty early in the process. Like any 120-year-old building, it takes a long time to get it working again. It's a beautiful building. It's got a lot of character, but it needs a lot of work yet. So I ask for your patience as we continue to work through the new space and get it ready for our future businesses.
And if you are curious, May 9th, there is a flower walk, right? And there is somebody who will be there that you can see the first little entry part.
Yeah, local vendor Hive & Co. Will be selling flowers as well as giving some away as part of the Chamber's Flower Walk. So we invite you to stop in, see the in-progress construction, and really get to enjoy the space. It truly looks very different than most likely the last time you were in there.
So a lot of updates, nice process going through. Is there anything that anyone should know?
Sure. Again, this building is nonprofit owned, which means all the dollars flowing into this project come from you as community members. So if you are willing to contribute or explore contribution, contact myself or our chairman, Tony Schumacher, or Jane and Kenzi at the chamber. They can get you in touch with the right people. We'd be happy to give you a tour or a longer pitch of what we're trying to build within Laverne, but we really need your support to make this happen.
All right. Well, so we'll keep an eye out on the I.I. Smith Mercantile Building and see how it updates and how it goes. Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And that's all I have for the Chamber Chatter this week.